Hey, how's it going? This is Mr. E. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah, actually, right now. And enjoying some cold weather. It's nice to feel the cold. Makes you feel alive. Saw a couple people I like. Bishop Al, he's a great guy. He taught me a lot when I was a kid. Anyway, got to thank him immensely from the bottom of my heart. You never know when you're going to pass on, so we might as well thank the people if you see them. Because you never know, you might not get another chance. Anyway, I'm thrilled to be on and talking to you guys. It's been a while. I've been working on myself continually, and got my trusty buddy with me, Chewbacca. We're just having fun. Um, and I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Maybe we'll just go into the talk, and maybe we'll just go into it. Like, and the shamans would teach me that there's the talk of all talks. The topic of all topics is that we're not alone in this universe, and we're actually not at the top of the food chain. There's something else that eats us. We're just like chickens to them, and they've learned out how to keep us silent and asleep while they eat our attention. That's why you're caught up in all this stuff, daily affairs, just circling round and round and round. They catch you in a loop, and so they can come and feed on you. So, but the thing about this awakening is everybody's figuring it out. So the thing about this mind, this is what they did is they've given us their mind, is what they tell us. The shamans told me they installed a foreign mind, and that's what's thinking and as you do the everyday affairs, and uh, so that's why you're caught in a loop, and that's what the programming is. So that kind of makes sense. And there's other realities and other things we get to explore. We don't know how powerful we are, but they do, and they're scared to death. That's where we get all this fear programming from, because they're scared to death that everybody figures out. Because once everybody figures it out, we'll gain our luminosity back, and once you gain all your luminosity back, you can perform amazing feats of perception. Uh, it doesn't you get unhinged. You're unleashed. There's no stopping it. So you get to explore. You get to travel, and then life gets kind of uh, exciting, because you never know where you're going to go next. You close my eyes and go on a journey and to other realities. So, and there's other beings out there. So we also have some allies, and those are interesting to entertain. There's other things that bother me. I'm up here because my mom fell down, or I don't know if she fell or not, but she got a broken hip, and so she's 90 years old. So that's kind of serious stuff when you're 90. But she made it through the operation all right. There's this thing about money, and the family got all weird about money, and they chased us out of town, put us on the terrorist watch list to get us out of town, and that's just chicken shit. It's just a greedy little fucker kid of theirs. Just because I get phone calls and messages. Oh, thanks Scott for coming to dentistry. Or why the fuck am I getting his messages? Is he giving everybody our phone numbers or something? What that's gonna do? I don't get it. Whatever. You know what I mean? This gang stalking shit is a bunch of bullshit. And it's not gonna really affect us. We don't notice it anymore. Plus, they've got another thing coming, because you see, there's always consequences to every action. So I don't know if you guys want to sell your soul for chasing me around. That's whatever. Because we are the gatekeepers. So guess what? You gotta, if you want to go through the gates, you know, guess who's going to be standing there? So you got to keep that in mind. Um, my wife are gatekeepers, so you might not. You might get put into a rehab for quite a while, maybe another 26,500 years or so until the next Great Awakening. So, I don't know. We came here on a mission, and this was part of it, to figure out all this distortion shit that's going on, and then clear it from the timelines, so everybody can transcend this reality and go up into the higher dimensions and see all this separation stuff and conflict and good and bad is just, this is the biggest program running. It just is. So if you think you're going to hurt me, you're just hurting yourself. That's the problem. That's what makes it so funny. It's like, whoa. So anyway, I love all of you, and I'm not discrimination. There's no discrimination here. I mean, I'm not going to be mean or anything. I'm just going to, some beings get to go to rehab. I went. You have to go to, I'm still doing it. It's like, you got to clear your field for lifetimes of bullshit that happened. And some of it's not pretty, but, you know, you do the shadow work and you get rewarded for these things. And you know, there's other things to do. You'll get some assignments. It's kind of cool. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys. We got a big, huge eclipse coming, and I'm telling you, these eclipses they're the ticket. There's something going on there, man. If you want to transcend this reality, hit you right on those eclipses, because that's a huge gate opening. It's a gate. It's opening, and you can transcend this reality just by clearing your field and riding the frequencies of that gate, and see where it takes us. And I'm staying here at my mom's house, and it's a nice house, but you know, I'll stay where I grew up. Are you kidding me? There's a whole world to see. You can I can stay in nature, and I love it better there. And you know, I don't have a whole lot of money and stuff like that. I don't really need it, so I don't really care. But I wish some people quit being so distorted and think I can't see. I'm a seer. So we see everything. You're not hiding anything. I was just telling you that. You're not hiding anything. We can see it all. And then guess what? It just gets replayed in front of you when we come into the gate. And then we get to talk about that. So there is a moment in time where we're going to have a conversation about all this shit. See, I think my father was actually murdered, so not looking too good. I mean, what do you do about that? Of course, you know, I want to kill everybody, but you know, that's my distortion, so I got to clear that. I don't really want to do that anymore. I love everybody, and I just want to see the best for everybody, including all these people that are, I don't even know they're people. They're organic portals is what I call them. They're portals where something else is. The hive mind has got them, and they're just operating on fear. I don't know. There's got to be a whole lot of fear chasing some guy who's holding a flag, and they've got you know, electronic weaponry to chase you out of town. That's a whole lot of fear there. So what are they so afraid of? That's my question. You get afraid I'm going to tell everybody? Well, everybody already knows. It's a grand awakening. Everybody's going to find out. Everybody can see it. It's not like you're going to hide anything nowadays. You can't hide anything. It's just like out in the open, babies. So everything's going to be revealed. So get ready to reveal your dirty underwear, because guess what? They're going to see it. And I guess you might be embarrassed, because that's kind of an embarrassing thing, knowing that you've never tapped into your own gifts and you've always just been feeding on other people's wealth. You know, I've made my own mistakes. I'm no I'm no angel, so I've been down in the dumps, and hey man, I was a heroin addict and all sorts of stuff, and it's not fun. But go into the deep depths of hell and come back with some gifts. And so shamans taught me a lot of stuff about who I am, what I'm here for. So we're happy to be here. Um, I'm gonna go visit my mom because she's my mom. I just love her, and so go give her a squeeze. It makes her feel better, and then she's doing pretty good for having a broken hip and going into surgery. I was kind of surprised. I thought, wow, I might not ever see my mom again, but no, she's all right. So I'm going to go back to work. One of the things that I do is the recapitulation. So when I like coming back to my old hometown because I get to remember things and relive those energetic circumstances, and by doing that, actually feel the same feelings I felt when I was a young kid. And so by doing that, you're actually taking the food out of the flyer's mouth. Because you're energetically, you can pull back in what you left behind, and you can give back out whatever was given to you that you don't want. And even if I don't get my own soul fragments back and sources providing something new, I always ask for it to be upgraded. Might as well get some upgrades. So anyway, this is an interesting ride, this ascension stuff. So hang on, especially after this solar eclipse. It's like, this is the ticket, baby, man. People are going to start waking up. I'm telling you, it's going to get wild because you're going to be able to see. Oh my gosh, we're not at the top of the food chain. There's something else feeding on us. And what's causing me to think like this and act like this, and why, are they all these rules and stuff? They're made just to enslave you. So just keep that in mind. We can run this place a lot better. We don't need a bunch of, I don't know what you call it, that's been running this place, psychopaths. We don't need a bunch of psychopaths running this show. So it's time for a change. And I mean, the one way, if you take Gandhi for an example, he freed India by non-compliance. If you quit complying with all this bullshit, there's nothing they can do. What, they're gonna throw everybody in a FEMA camp or whatever? They're already planning on doing that. That's gonna be a fun look. Just, they're already planning on killing everybody and wiping it out, so starting over. So it's gonna get wild. I'm not into Armageddon software either. It's an Armageddon programming. It keeps you in fear. So we don't want to go there. We want to just be happy and keep in the higher frequencies. So let's do that. I just love all you guys. Want to let you know that, and then we can clear stuff up. Remember, if you're doing some hanky panky, we are watching you. I mean, I can see pretty much through time and space and see what's happened. So you can pretend all you want, but it's just not cool. I mean, come on, sis. I know you're really not running the show. Your son is, and whatever. Come on, man. I can see what's going on here. And it's fine, whatever. You're going to do what you're going to do, but I'm just telling you, there's always a serious consequence for serious things you do. So I love you, and I want to warn you that there's always consequences. You won't talk to me face to face. I don't know what I did or how. I think it's just you don't want to hear the truth. So I don't know why. You think you can hide this stuff? It's not going to be hidden. I'm telling you, everything will be revealed. So you guys have good luck with that. If that's the way you want to play it. I'm telling you, there's a smarter way to play it. And you know what that is. Do the right thing. Everybody, we've got to take responsibility for our actions as well. That's the biggest part of it. You can't always be blaming somebody else. that's when you start doing that, then you know the flyer, it's got you. These archons, they've got you. You're right, stuck in the programming. Uh, they want you separated. That's the biggest thing running, is the separation programming. If you can't accept that everything is you, and you know you're stalking. I'm a stalker, so I like to stalk myself. I'm looking at myself all the time. Everything that's out there is a message to me, and how my frequency is being managed inside of myself, and everything on the outside is a reflection of that. It's called the first ring of power, and there's a second ring of power. There's a second attention as well. There's also a third attention. So don't get caught up into first and second attentions. We're not here to master those or get caught in them. I'm here to take you to the third attention. So keep that in mind. Love all you guys. Thanks for letting me check in. We'll talk to you later.